What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. I totally enjoyed this episode today. Let me first off by saying this: Deanna. I love Deanna. Epiphany has taught that girl well. Let me just point that out. Epiphany taught Deanna very well. Because when Deanna, I like the way that Deanna was so protective of Maxie. You know, when Anna wanted to talk to Maxie, she was super protective. Like, she wasn't backing down from Anna at all. Like, and letting her know, like, you need to back off, you need to go. You know what I mean? I love that. I say, go ahead, Deanna. Deanna definitely can, I like that. Even though nobody can replace Epiphany, I love that spirit that Deanna has. You know what I mean? Like that loyalty, that protectiveness, like, a lioness protecting her cub. I love that. You know what I mean? I loved it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. But let me tell you who impressed me the most. And you know what? I don't even know why she impressed me because normally I'm impressed. But Maxie. Woo, Maxie. When I tell you that was a performance that she put on, Kirsten Storms did an amazing freaking job with that. Hats off to her. Hats off to everybody who had something to do with that script, and she killed it. She killed it. She put on one hell of a performance. Listen, I'm gonna need her to get nominated for some Emmys. I'm gonna need her to win some Emmys. Like I need her to do it because Kirsten, she always brings it. She always, and Maxie sometimes does get on my nerves sometimes, but I listen. I had to salute her today. I had to. Maxie put on one hell of a show. Like she was sitting there crying. Like she put on a whole show for Peter. You know what I'm saying? Telling him that Chloe was the one who took their baby. And, she was just going on. And talking about how Chloe knew things about her that only Peter would know. And basically pointing out how Chloe worked for Peter. And Peter blurted out that Chloe wasn't even her real name. So Maxie found out that he killed the original Chloe. And she was telling him how he needed to use his dark side to get their child back and all that stuff. And he was promising that he was going to, get their daughter back and he was going to get her and they were going to leave. And he was sitting there crying. She basically said that he is no match for Faison. She was like, he's basically a bad imitation of his father. Like he's a cheap imitation of Faison. I was feeling that. I loved it. Maxie gave it to him. And the kicker was when he admitted that he killed some people or he killed the original Chloe or whatever, Maxie had all of that shit on tape. She recorded it and sent a copy of it to Mac. I said, thank you, Maxie. Maxie, I love you. I love you. Maxie rocked that shit today. She definitely rocked it. Anna finally got in to talk to Maxie or whatever and was letting her know because Maxie wanted to speak to Anna now. So finally told her that, the jig is up for Peter. The cops is looking for him. He going to jail this time. Because Jordan went and talked to Anna or whatever and told her, like, we got evidence. We got, Gladys. She recanted her story. So they got proof now. They can lock his ass up. It's about damn time. Peter and Cyrus are going down. The ship has sailed. And, Liz, she was letting, Finn know that Peter pretty much was in a panic and, he was trying to get up out of there or whatever. This fool done went to the roof, called up his helicopter, and basically told them, oh, I'm at the helipad, come get me. And Finn showed up just like Batman. Finn said, hell no, you ain't going nowhere. Finn was by. I was looking at Finn waiting for him to use his bat signal and stuff. Alfred, get the bat cave prepared. That's what I was waiting for him to do. That's how he was looking. I freaking loved it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I said, go ahead. That's what I'm talking about, Finn. Finn was like, nah, you ain't going nowhere. Finn done had enough of Peter ass. Because he's still frustrated and stuff because he can't get the antidote or whatever, the full antidote to save Chase. And it's about damn time. I said, where was Gregory and Jackie this whole time? They finally showed up to the hospital. I said, where the hell y'all been at? Where have y'all been? Y'all son been sick for a hot minute and y'all just now showing up. Where was y'all? So, you know, I guess better late than never, I suppose. I guess. So they wanted to know like what the hell was going on and stuff, but you know, Finn can't really disclose to them about the whole Peter nonsense. Like he can't really tell them everything. And I'm glad that his father didn't really pressure him about it. His father was just like, you know, I'm trusting you to, you know, save Peter. I mean, not Peter, Chase. You know, he was like, I trust you, you know, do what you gotta do. I'm glad that Gregory didn't press him about it. So, you know, Jackie took Chase out for a walk or whatever, walking around the halls and stuff. And, you know, he ran into a colleague and, you know, who said that they missed Chase at work and all that. Chase is getting worse. Like he's getting worse and worse. Like they had to put him back in the bed because he was just burning up. That man was just. They need to get a full antidote quickly because he is not gonna make it if they don't. Like they really got to do something for him, and they got to do it quickly. Anna. That's why Anna was telling Jordan that she was hoping that they bring Peter in alive because he has the rest of the antidote that can cure Chase. So they really need him alive because they need to know where he's stashing that antidote. I was like, yeah, well, y'all might not get the chance because Peter laying at the bottom of the stairs right now, so you might not get the opportunity. You know, you might not get the the chance to do that and stuff. Hopefully. So anyway, moving on from that, Curtis had to go save his alleged child and Portia. Listen, before anybody come in my comments talking about, oh, Curtis is not the father, let me just tell y'all this. I'm not saying for a fact that he's the father, but all I'm saying is that there's a good possibility he's the dad. They never did the DNA test, and you can't take the word of Portia. You really can't. She would say anything, so you can't trust her with that. So until they do a DNA test, it's still a 50% chance that he's the dad. So I say alleged father, possibility. You know, Curtis and Laura pretty much bust in the house or whatever, letting him know, like, let them go. So, you know, Cyrus, he not going down without a fight. Cyrus was like, yeah, y'all need to step up out of here before I kill these hostages. Trina, let me tell you something. I love Trina. Like, she has no fear in her heart. Like, this man is sitting here looking all menacing with his little messed up hairdo. Just looking like a somewhat well-dressed hobo. And, you know, Trina just staring at him like, as soon as you let your guard down, I will tear your ass up. That's how Trina was looking at him. I love this girl. Like, she just has no fear. I love it. Like, I love it. She's like one of the best new cast members for me. You know what I'm saying? I think they broke the mold when they brought her. Her, Maura West, all of them. Like, when they brought these actresses and actors and stuff on, they killed it because I'm loving it. Jordan, you know, she showed up or whatever with her team and talking about a hostage negotiator is underway. I'm like, hostage negotiator? What good is that going to do you? You're talking to Cyrus. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need no hostage negotiator. So he basically won a helicopter because he kept trying to find a ride out of Port Charles or whatever, but no luck. So he basically want a helicopter. He want transportation out of Port Charles, and he said that he taking Portia and Trina. And I'm not surprised that he would make that demand because he need hostages. You know, he's not going to get out of that town safely without hostages. So he trying whatever he can to get on up out of there. Talking about, oh, he'll shoot them or whatever. You ain't going to shoot nothing, bro. You ain't about to shoot jack. So he threatening to kill one of them or whatnot. Let me tell you something. This is why I love me some Laura. I love freaking Laura because Laura did something that most people probably wouldn't even think to do. She tried to appeal to Cyrus as a sister, and she made the ultimate sacrifice. She wants to switch places. Instead of him holding Portia and Trina as hostages, she wants to be his hostage. That's such a selfless thing for her to do. You know, I applaud Laura for that because not a lot of people would do what she's trying to do. You know what I mean? And I think Cyrus might take her up on that because at the end of the day, that's a much bigger hostage for you to take. The mayor of Port Charles. That's a bigger get for you. That means people out there are really going to do what you want them to do because you got the mayor hostage. You know what I mean? I applaud Laura for that. I mean, it's risky because Cyrus is unhinged at this moment. The jig is up for him. You know, this past year, he's been trying to tell the media, he's been trying to tell everybody, oh, I'm a philanthropist, I'm a businessman, I'm legit. But you're sitting here now, look at how the mighty have fallen. Your ass is sitting here holding guns on people. And that's why he trying to get out of Port Charles, because he already know he's done for. He's done. They got all the evidence they need against him. Now the hostage situation, he's done. He's going to prison and he knows it. He's going right back. And that's what makes him even more dangerous, because he's been to prison for some years and there's no way in hell he wants to go back. So he will kill somebody to keep from going back there if he has to. He's that type of person that you may not be able to take him alive, because he's going to go out guns blazing. And that's a scary situation, especially when you have a teenager involved. So I can understand why Laura said, nah, forget that. I'm going to put myself out there. And I commend her for that. You know, it's a risky move. I wonder, though, if Jordan, because you got Jordan there, you got Curtis there, and then you got Portia and Trina. I wonder if she going to notice something between Portia and Curtis. Like, when this is all said and done and they come out the house, I wonder if Jordan going to see anything. Like, if she going to notice his affection for Portia. I wonder. Because if Jordan is paying attention, she will notice that her husband is all cuddled up to this woman. And he all worried about that woman. And the ink ain't even dry in the damn divorce yet. You know it's going to be some drama. And I'm here for that shit. I'm here for it. I enjoyed this episode. I really did. Hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. And I'll see y'all all later. Hope you all have a great day. See you later. Peace.